extra time in the qualifying final between Diamond Creek and South Morang. It is remarkable. So we are going to get 2 5-minute periods to decide this contest now. Of course, players, you could imagine, a bit unsure, and our staff just making sure, but we will 5 minutes either way.
The rules just being explained by all the umpires across the ground to the players. Of course, it's a very rare situation going to extra time in finals, but I think it now becomes a moment of, well, who will take their moment? There'll be opportunities for both teams in this period of extra time, so it's a matter of taking your opportunities.
So 10-7-67 to 9-13-67. So we're just waiting to work out the final stages. It will be 5 minutes either way. Match manager just making sure that all is in readiness to commence play again. So sides are in their positions. South Morang are still kicking to the right and Diamond Creek to the left, which is what it was in the final term. But as we said, both teams will switch sides.
And it looks like the wind's died down a lot, so I'm not sure kicking to the right-hand side is as much of an advantage as it had been earlier in this match.
So here we go, the first period of extra time in the qualifying final. As Ty Hall absorbs the tackle immediately, and we go again. We're between wing and half forward for South Morang. If you are just joining us, we are into the first period of time of extra time after scores remain level. A clearing kick, though, for Major. Inside 50 go the Creekers. The ball not going anywhere again.
And it looks like Kobe Van Zwienen has made the move into the centre of the ground from that role on the wing.
Tapped on by Major. Clearing ball from Muscat. That's a big torp towards centre wing broadcast side. Bounces through quite a few. Leonardis grabbing it. Ducks and weaves through traffic. Left foot ball inside is an absolute beauty to Lansfield. That is a perfect kick to Lansfield on the lead. And any score now puts South Morang back in front.
Centimetre perfect, that kick. Such great composure to find Lansfield on the lead, and with only a 5-minute term, I believe.
Yep, 5 minutes plus time on.
Yep, 5 minutes plus time on. Every goal is so crucial. Every score is so pivotal.
Josh Lansfield for his second goal of the afternoon, and to put the Lions in front with any score. 40 out from goal, and he's got it. Lansfield puts South Morang back in front in extra time. 10-13-73 to Lions. The Creekers are 10-7-67 in this first period of extra time.
So they've got first blood there in this period of extra time, have South Morang. So what can Diamond Creek find now? They had the momentum at the end of regular time in that fourth quarter, and they've been so resilient all afternoon. What can they find?
Back in the middle we go. The tap from Barrow was looking for Booth. Going in was Dale. May have been caught high. Non-officiating umpire says yes, he was. So Dale's in the middle of the ground. Off his line now, called to play on. Tries to spear one towards half forward. Chance for Major. In bed, in fact, it was. Almost got the mark. Spears out the back. Deacon Kalpaka's caught in a tackle. Got the handball away, however. Marshall in there trying to make it work for the Creekers. Umpire says give it the B. 2.5 minutes gone in the first period of extra time. Barrow over to Van Zwienen. Great tackle from Booth.
Brilliant tackle. Booth has been immense in this fourth quarter, and now in extra time, finding a moment again.
So Jacob Booth with the man on the mark on the paint, a 50-45 degree angle. Don't know if he's got the distance in him, but as you said, Tim, the wind has died down, so he has an opportunity. Jacob Booth for his third goal. It's a low, flat one, and it might work out. Almost a mark taken in the forward pocket by the Creekers man in Baird, but we're going to have a stoppage instead. So ball up, and that's
very early.
Seems like a very short.
3 minutes.
Very short.
30.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're going to have a look at that, but wow, this is interesting now because
well, it was only 3 minutes 30 on the scoreboard, but both teams changing.
So I think we may be having 3 minutes here just due to the match trying to finish it before 5. I'm not sure. But that's the first period of extra time done.
That's it. Well, it just makes that goal from Lansfield even more important because Diamond Creek, they don't have long left to get themselves back into this match. But they've moved Barrow into the ruck now, and things look to have all been settled as we go into this second period of extra time. Who knows what it will produce? It's been so dramatic.
So it looks like it will be another 3 minute period to decide this game. Sides have switched ends, and the Lions lead by 6 points. What have we got left in store in this dramatic match? Hall caught high. So the Lions win possession in the middle of the ground. And to be honest, you could just chip it around, really. I mean, not that you would expect any of these sides to do so. High ball is marked, though, by the Creekers, so they're on the outer side. They're going to sense the urgency and just chip it towards Booth. Booth, defensive side of the outer wing. Just going to go laterally to Lewis.
They've got to go quickly, the Creekers.
Lewis in the middle of the ground. That's going to be almost cut off. If it bounces for Traianu, it will. Has the composure to get it away, and it works out. So South Morang holding their nerve. They lead by 6 points. They go inside 50th the kick. He's Lansfield again, almost grabbed the mark. It's going to be Booth that wins it back for Randall. The Creekers have sort of got to go here. You feel like with the short time, a draw is going to be their best result again. Over to Booth. Got rid of Traianu, who's in a bit of pain with his ankle. They go towards centre half forward, but it's cut off by Hall of the Thai variety. Traianu's in a bit of pain here with this ankle. Ty Hall.
Hall's just happy to soak up time, chipping the ball backwards.
Yeah, and he will go back to Muscat. Muscat goes to Potter. They're just soaking up precious moments here. South Morang have almost held on to win their way to a second semi-final. High ball coming in hard is Empey. Good mark by the Creekers defender. He wants to go through the middle of the ground, and it's a good kick in the end as well. It's a chance here for Dale. One last chance here for the Creekers, you'd think. They go inside 50. It's spoiled away out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Boundary throwing deep inside 50. South Morang for Diamond Creek. They trail by 6 points. We're in the second period of extra time. Ball gets tossed up. Shallow throw in. Chance for Barrow. Kicked across goal. Marked by Mitch Kalpakis.
They can just settle. There's not long left on the clock here. We're approaching the 3 minute mark of this second period of extra time.
Kalpakis spears it away. Not a great kick. Brown has to get under it. Couldn't take the mark. Chance for Hewson. Lines everywhere here. That clearing kick, not a great one. Does it get to Randall? DePropitus finds space. Takes the bounce. Just gets boot to ball. Has nowhere to go. Boundary line will be a winner for the Lions. And that's what they get.
And there's no one in the forward half of the ground for South Morang. They've absolutely flooded their defence. Diamond Creek will need to find something out of nothing here.
Boundary throwing in. Barrow punches it away. Straight to Kobe Van Zwienen. Chance there for Traianu. Almost punched away by Barnes. Lewis, in there is Ty Hall. Happy to absorb the tackle. Almost spears away. Camburas, kick smothered by Hewson. Now for Empey. Empey goes inside 50, and that's the siren. South Morang have won the qualifying final. It took 2 periods of extra time to decide it, but South Morang have held on to win by 6 points. And they will advance to meet Whittlesea in next week's second semi-final. Full time at Epping Recreational Reserve. South Morang 10-13-73. Diamond Creek 10-7-67. An outstanding display originally by the Lions. The Creekers fought back. An incredibly close final term. Saw scores level at the end of regulation. And then South Morang with the only score in the 2 periods of extra time, which proved to be a vital score.